Yep, it's me, Arabia Barbosa. The 72-hour hold was put on me for mental health issues. The hospital saw fit for me to come home. I went to my first meeting today at 11 o'clock right here in North Charleston. Shout out to the chat. But y'all know how I get down. You know how I get down. hmm Let's push this back a little bit so they can see me. Some people are out of their minds when it comes to me. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. And shout out to the people that supported me. Yeah, the people that believed in me. They gave me 72 hours to sit in that fucking hospital. For what? Because I told you all, they all know me. They know who I am. They know my record. They know my arrest record. They know all that about me. It ain't changed. The only thing they said for me to go to 12-step meetings. 12-step meetings. That means I gotta work 12 steps. And I've been in that program before when I was in New York and Columbia, South Carolina, and Greenville, South Carolina. So I've been dealing with my issues for years. But shout out to the people that kept it real. And I told y'all, Sister T didn't mean no harm. I'm not going to even talk about her because she's not my problem. I am the problem. I am the issue. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Check out my plate. I made this myself. But my cousin, he made sure everything was still running for me. He made sure everything was still running. I tried to shut everything down. He said, don't shut everything down. I went, I sat there for 72 hours, only for them to tell me to go back home. And they gave me a list of 12-step meetings to go to, AA and NA. I went to my first meeting this morning around 11. It was a women's meeting in North Charleston, not too far from where I live in Birdman. So I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me. And I made this food myself. I took my time, cleaned my house, and made this food. So it is what it is. My bedroom still look the same. Mm. Let's go. You see the kitchen. You see the kitchen area. You see my stove. kitchen area. Let's travel to the hallway. Of course, you all know my bedroom. Some are more familiar than others. They told me to write my feelings down and to say sorry. When you go into the 12-step program, basically what they're telling you, you have to make amends to yourself, to God Almighty, and the people that you hurt. It's a very simple program, but a lot of people don't make it. When I went to the meeting this morning, they talked about the fifth step. I'm not on the fifth step. I'm on the first step, which which is admitting that I am Arabia Barbosa, the BT 1000. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to alcohol, not to drugs. But alcohol and drugs are the same thing, especially when it becomes dangerous. But let's go on. I appreciate people reaching out to me. I appreciate you doing that. And I was becoming obsessed with one YouTuber on this app that will no longer happen. She's not the problem. She's not the solution. And the only thing she was trying to do was help me. That's it. She didn't do nothing else. Some people think she did more than that. She didn't. I never met her. Only on this app. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the people that really support me. And forgive me. I'm not going to say sorry. I'm not going to apologize anymore. I'm just going to ask people to forgive me for being who I am. And the 12-step program, they teach you how to accept what you can change and that you cannot change. Don't worry about it. But when you get deeper in the program, they tell you to make amends. And there's a lot of people I got to make amends to. But the first one I got to make amends to, me. So shout out to the ones that spoke up against me. A shout out to you. I wanted to go into the 3-month program, but that would mean that I would have to give up everything I have. And I came too far. I think I did this like 3 other times in my life. I'm 51 years old. I can't. I can't. And I gotta go to work tomorrow for the tip service. My regular job will be up and operational in a few more weeks. I just gotta stay patient. I still gotta stay patient. And I gotta be me. I gotta be real. I can't be nobody else. If I decide to be somebody else, I'm not gonna be authentic. I'm not gonna be Arabia Barbosa. But I listened to the words of that woman in her video this morning, and I was like, she's on point, but she's wrong about certain things. It is what it is. I love lima beans. Y'all love lima beans too? Look, check this out. This is from a can, right? This is from a can. The rice and stuff I made myself. The ribs I made myself. Well, I cheated on the ribs a little bit. Mm. But I don't cheat on my appetite. Mm-mm. When you go to the emergency room and you're sitting there and they're evaluating you, they talking to you. They'll have doctors, but mostly you're dealing with the nurses. You're dealing with the nurses on the floor. And they're the ones, when they talk to the social workers, when you get released, they're the ones that tell them, look, I don't think this person need to go here or there. They need to go to a higher level of care, inpatient, only outpatient. Outpatient services and going to meetings. But tomorrow morning, I gotta go to my temporary job. Cause don't none of y'all pay my bills. So whoever judging me, you don't pay my bills. You don't do anything for me. But I thank you for loving me and believing in me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do. Look at this. Mm, that's good. I love rice. Y'all know I love rice. So be patient with me. I will be back. Probably not on my big channel. I don't need that big channel anyway. Anyone that really loves me will come to my new channel. It basically is my name. Arabia Barbosa. It's got my new email address. It's got everything. So I'm good. And it is what it is. A shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. Peace.